Welcome back. Hi, everybody. Say good evening to the internet.
Good evening.
We're going to be changing some of the scheduled stream moving forward, starting sometime in June, due to schedule changes in life. So stay tuned. We will keep everything updated and let you all know what the new stream schedule is going to be. For now, we're going to continue doing every other Wednesday. I don't believe we have any other big announcements right now, so let's jump back to the crew and see what happens.
We are Motley.
You're on a boat.
We are on a boat.
You're on a boat, and after after traveling with Long Haul, Tall Shadow for a couple of days through some tumultuous waters, you find yourselves coming up to the shore of a small transportation type village named Feral. As you anchor and dock and make your way up the pier, you notice that the wind through here is very cold, biting cold. Snow and ice cover pretty much all of the ground. Ice leaches out into the waters of the ocean, and you see a few very large giant types moving around up near the buildings of the village as you follow Long Haul into the town. We've got to go and talk to the dock master, and then we will set out on the next leg. But for right now, we'll have a rest, grab some food, and we'll leave later this afternoon. Shouldn't take long, but a couple more hours, we'll be at Rim. There's a tavern over the way. You can talk, grab some food, talk to the locals.
This is a layover?
A bit. Something that way. I need to unload some more cargo and get it ready for the next leg of its own journey. It's not coming with us, though, so you don't need to worry about it.
Sounds suspicious.
Just business. That's it.
Personal business?
I'm in business. We deal in a lot of trade. Various goods and things come in through Feral, and Feral's kind of a distribution hub of sorts.
A side gig.
This is the main gig, actually, yeah.
We're the side.
We're the side chick.
Got it.
Yeah. But if you need rest, relaxation, food, drink, whatever, head on over. He points towards this large two-story kind of shack structure towards the center of town. And you see the banner hanging off the front has like a long curved, it looks like a falchion sword, just like a big piratey kind of vibe, and a snake that's wrapped around it, but the head of it is cut off. You see little spurts of blood coming off from the side. The name of the tavern is Serpent's Bane.
What is it?
The Serpent's Bane.
Nice.
meet back up with you in a couple hours and go conclude my business. So don't go far. It's not nice out there outside of town. It's the only town for several miles. Dozens and dozens of miles.
So I guess we're going to the tavern.
I mean, it's just a most comfortable place. You can go and you can talk to whoever. Just a recommendation.
Stay inside city limits.
Hmm?
As long as you stay inside city limits.
I'm gonna go in the bar.
I'll go with you.
All right.
Inside is well maintained but very simple. Just a large 15-foot bar. The counter of it is well above your head, I guess. As you notice that almost every single person in here is of giant origin in some way, shape, or form. So the ceilings are about 15 to 20 feet tall. All the chairs, tables, everything is jumping. Like even for iron, they look very cozy. You see a group at one of the tables rolling dice, hemming and hawing, slapping each other, having drinks. You can smell like hot stew wafting in through the kitchen out into the open area. Behind the bar, you see just this very rotund giant, like massive pot belly, huge forearms. And you just wipe it up the bar top, goes and pours some more drinks and starts handing them out. Pretty loud. It's kind of raucous. You also notice that there are two individuals that look very familiar to you two. A human woman and man. He has kind of a slender build with slicked back dark hair, furiously taking notes as the woman next to him, who's a little more diminutive and has her hair pulled back into a very tight bun, is trying desperately to get the barkeep's attention.
These are detective pals.
And you hear Lizarin scream, "Sir, sir, 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 excuse me, sir." What do you do?
I'm gonna.
Try to sneak up behind him. Go. What do you want?
Roll a stealth check.
Roll the
Oh, sexy next.
Oh no!
One of the night.
And that,
Seriously?
nat 20?
Yep.
Dang.
You're going up to
My baby. It'll be a
Hamish or
24.
Lizarin? Hamish or Lizarin? You go.
Oh,
okay.
right,
Just
because they're right next to each other, correct?
Yeah.
So yeah, I'm just right up behind between the two of them, and then just like hands on the shoulders, kind of just like.
Hamish faints. Lizarin screeches so loud, turns around, and goes to slap you.
I wouldn't recommend that. That might hurt.
Yeah, it was more of just like a reaction slap, like
Woo!
yeah. Now this is weird. Why are you here? You shouldn't be here.
No, we shouldn't. We kind of got picked up for a journey, and here we are.
I climb up one of the stools, and then I hop up onto the table, and then dangle my legs.
Okay.
Let's just say we woke up on a boat, and now here we are.
Hamish picks himself up off the floor and gathers himself a little bit. It's like, well,
Sorry, I'm sorry.
you know, I'm not mad. I should be more on guard, and I'm hoping that's something I'm working on for this. But it's good to see you.
I'm not gonna lie, it's nice to see a familiar face. Apologize for scaring the ever-living shit out of you.
No, I'm good. I'm fine, thanks. So what are you all doing? Are you working a case? Are you working our case? What do you know?
What is your case? Because wait.
So there's been a bunch of fires being set around the city, and we've tracked some different fires. Mm-hmm. But maybe they're the same culprit.
Does it all have to do with the tears in the void and whoever's in charge of that now that has the information?
Tears in what now?
Then probably not the same thing.
Okay. Good that you're finding work.
So the guys, the not the gold spark,
The Guild of Eternity.
yes, like
Yeah.
the crap that those idiots were trying to do, apparently somebody else got their kind of notes and research and trying to continue down that path.
Apparently, they're better at it.
The new people.
The new people.
Okay.
So
I guess so. We're gonna send word then back to the city for them to keep an eye out. So hopefully, something bad doesn't happen there. So thank you for the information. What's this void business? And who's your blue friend over there that's been staring at me this whole time?
he was also on the boat.
This is Amrix.
Hi, nice to meet you. Lyzrin is my associate Hamish, part of the Beardsgaard.
Pleasure's mine.
Oh, okay. You have a voice. Awesome. Great. We're gonna try to get some more food because apparently we're too short for them to hear. So if you,
I'll call out to the
yeah,
barkeeper in giant so that it maybe has a higher chance of getting some attention.
sure. Bartender slides over. And, sorry, I didn't see you all there. What can I do for you?
And I just, because obviously I'm not going to hear drink it. It was more
All right, well,
help get attention.
1, 2, 3, 4, and you're good.
I'm good.
Okay.
But thank you.
Yeah, it's have a seat. We'll bring it out in just a minute.
Stew and ales.
Stew and ales.
And whatever, yeah.
And there's juices and teas too for maybe like, but it's a pretty limited menu.
Yeah.
I'll take an extra small.
Just fills one up like halfway. Best
I
we got.
He says
It's
like
not that big, but it's still like you're gonna have 2 hands on it.
it's like the damn TikTok. Here you go. Thanks.
He just puts a straw in it. So Hamish and Lazarin sit down and hang out with you for a little bit and tell you about these strange fires that have been happening throughout Tharbad, specifically in the homes of more prominent figures in town. They're pretty sure it's an elaborate style of prank, that only the undergarments have been burned.
They're burning underwear?
Yep.
Wait, this is happening in Tharbad?
This is happening in Tharbad, and you caught like a brief wind of it early on. That's something that they were investigating, and probably about a month before now, for the last month, there had been an uptick in those fires, and they have followed whatever clues they have northward,
To here.
and are currently in Fair.
And their jurisdiction follows them?
Triwoth kind of follows whatever they need to.
Is that where we are? Triwalk?
No,
We're in Farrell.
you're in Farrell.
Oh.
Triwoth is the central city of where the guards home.
Oh, so they can
That's
just
their home base, essentially, and they provide guards as
To the realm.
To the realm.
got it.
At various outposts all over the place.
So were all these people that caught fire to their underpants, were they known liars?
Liar pants on fire.
Hamish flips through his book and he's like, no, that was a lead that we followed, but it turned out to be kind of a MacGuffin. So it was back to the drawing board.
Lies in and of itself.
Yeah. Some of them were hiding things, but it was nothing to do with anything important.
So then why are they in Farrell? Or what's their clue that they're running down?
We've been tracking certain individuals, and we find that some of them might be up this way. So in order to get to either Rim or kind of anywhere else through Jotunheim, this is a good entry point. Pop here, and then we can make our way through, whatever other direction we may need.
So they're not looking for giants, so to speak.
Could be a giant. We don't know. No descriptions.
How do you know who you're following then?
We don't. We're just following whatever leads we can.
Okay.
Well, what's the lead you're following?
The ones they take.
Yeah. You gotta trust the process.
I'd love to help, but I feel like
Don't worry about it.
Exactly.
You gotta trust the process. The process is the souffle.
Spin 'em a wheel.
At which point,
We're friendly with them. We've openly shared information, so if they come across something, they will let us know, and vice versa.
So basically, they don't know anything to share with us, is what we're getting.
Yeah, they've
Okay.
shared what they've
In
got.
what they know. Okay.
Which is basically-
They're not being deceptive or shady or skunky or anything. They just.
No, we helped them save the city that we were.
Oh, okay.
So,
Can
Okay.
we help?
I think we can handle this. It sounds like terrors and voids is a little out of our own depth, so stay on that.
We got it.
We'll
Yeah.
take care of
You'll be good.
the torn voids. You take care of the flaming underwear.
Okay.
Great.
But if we come across anything that will actually help you guys, we'll let you know.
Yeah, we appreciate it. Thank you. But on that note, we should probably get headed out. Good luck to you.
You as well.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
Well,
Good luck.
and Lyzern walks off, grabs Hamish, just kind of pulls him. You see that there's the people that are still in there. The rest of these like ice road trucker types, just big brawny dudes, just rolling dice and gambling. And you see two of them doing that like the Russian slap fight, like smacking each other, having a good time. You see a lot of them are throwing coins into pots, and money's being exchanged, drinks are being bought around for everybody. It's kind of a rowdy group. The roadhouse vibe.
Roadhouse.
It's a cold house.
Dope.
What are y'all doing?
Well, I'm gonna
finish
yeah.
up your snacks.
I'm gonna finish my stew and my ginormous ale.
Deep. It's not bad. It's not great, but it's a lot better than you were expecting it to be up here.
You know, bar food is bar food.
Yeah. The stew is hot. The ale is cold. It's crisp.
Like the Rocky Mountains. I mean,
Not sponsored.
not sponsored.
Unless you want
No, I'm good. It's okay.
Is there? So as I'm sitting there eating my stew and drinking my ale, do I notice anything peculiar, odd, out of the ordinary?
Make a perception check.
Come on. Nope.
Oh,
4.
butts.
Nope.
Yeah,
I spill the stew on me and. Oh!
You've been through Pharaoh like a couple times, but not really long enough to get a feel for what's normal for there. Yeah.
Okay. It's gonna be another long night if I keep rolling 4s.
Whoa, whoops.
Whoops! I'm on a boat.
Oh, keep ending up on all these boats.
Where are we going, George? Where are we going? Which way do we go? Okay. So we just, I don't know.
Settle yourselves and
Yeah.
rest and relax a bit,
Yeah.
for sure.
Get our land legs back.
After about an hour or so, Long Haul comes back in or comes into the tavern there and sees you. Comes in. All right. If you're all ready, then we can go. Sleds are packed up with our provisions for the trip, and a few of the things that we need to bring to Rim, as well as your gear.
Wait, sleds?
Sled.
Sled?
Yeah.
I thought we were getting back on the boat.
Well, then we go further north.
Did I miss that? Am I the only one that missed that?
Nope. I thought we were getting on the boat too.
Okay.
All right then.
Well, we don't need the boat to get to Rim.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, I don't like boats, so I'm all in.
Good.
This is an improvement.
So I have a question for you then. How are you on skates?
I'll try anything once.
Okay.
I'll just go ahead and say it. Acrobatics or athletics.
I was to
I'll be
say,
all right.
no, I won't.
He's going to be a Benny Hill sketch.
That's right.
Well, if there's anything else you need, we should get going.
All right. Buy skates. Well, so then we settle up.
Yeah. As you're getting the skates on, you notice that there's a large stone, like pillared gateway on the north edge of Farrell, and it just leads out into this icy path that kind of just extends on and on and on, all the way out towards as far as your vision can reach. So, all right. The only thing you need to know is that the skates will help you navigate the road. You just have to stay on it. The road's enchanted, so you don't have to worry about putting too much force into your directions. Just worry about your steering.
These are ice skates?
Yeah.
Okay.
They're like real long blades too, like almost like speed skates.
Those are cross-country skates.
It's the Rainbow Road. Rainbow Ice Road. Okay.
I hope you
All
got
right.
your turtle shells and banana peels.
This will be fun.
Oh yeah.
Can't wait.
So as Long Haul straps the sled to his own harness, he says, all you gotta do is follow. And starts taking off, and as soon as he hits that first push with his foot, you see him like whoosh, just take off, like, right up to like a 0 to 20. Just,
Awesome.
zoom. Go ahead and have everybody make either doing acrobatics
Oh, God.
to start.
15?
15,
21.
21.
5.
Woo!
I just fell off the side of the Rainbow Road.
No, it is a low DC to start because it's just to get you going, and 5 is what you need.
Success.
Yeah. So as you start, it feels a little weird at first, just because of the nature of your normal feel for balance, but as you gain a little bit of that momentum and start cresting through the path, it's comfortable. You settle in, and you start kind of zooming right up behind Long Haul. As the minutes go by, the road itself is very straight at this point, and you're just kind of coming up and over some of the land. So you're just doing some of these. Get that little like lift in your stomach when you crest each of the hills.
Like a roller coaster.
Yeah, just like a little bit. As you get towards maybe the 5th or 6th little bit, and you crest over, you can see this expanse of sea leading out, and you can see in the far distance like a small island city structure, kind of like in the middle of this lake out there, and you can see that the road itself stretches right out to it. I need everybody make a dex save at this point because that last crest of the hill drops pretty sharply and gives a really hard jut out in over the water.
24.
4.
20.
10.
Hey, you're on the way.
You're holding strong. you're just
I haven't fallen down yet.
You're okay so far.
Was that the big boy or the?
That was the big boy.
Yeah.
It's gonna be a rough night. Yeah.
So as the three of you whoa, and drop down, Picus, you just whoosh, skate right through. Iron, you kind of feel your skates dig the ice just a little bit on that ramp out, and Amrix, you make it through, but you impact real hard, and it causes the ice to crack. Doesn't shatter or break or anything, but it definitely sends a pretty substantial crack into it. But you hold steady enough and continue on through the straightaway.
Woo, 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 woo.
Sorry about that. Sorry for breaking your road.
You see Long Haul still just cruising maybe 40, 50 feet ahead of you. What order are you in? Are you? It's wide enough that you could all kind of be grouped pretty comfortably. It's about 10-ish feet wide.
I feel like I just said awesome and jumped
And
right
just-
in behind him.
Yeah. So you're up front.
I'll bring it to rear.
You're in the rear.
So I'll be in the middle then.
All right. Then I need Picus to make a perception check.
$17?
17. As the wind is whipping you in the face and causing you to squint, you see one of the straps on Longhaul's back and snap. And the sled is now cocked sideways and showering the whole front of you with just ice spray. So I need everybody to make dex saves.
Oh, God.
Dex, you said?
Yes.
20.
22.
7. I'm gonna have to do a cleansing ritual on these dice. They hate me.
Hey, do you want to borrow some? I got extras. Alright, so Picus and Iron take 2 points of we'll call bludgeoning damage as these pieces of ice are flying up and smacking you in the face. Amrix will take 4.
Oh,
You with Picus in front of you doesn't shield as much, and the aerodynamics of it just kind of funnels it right into your face.
I got a bloody nose.
Did we have any rest since last time?
Yeah. So
You
everything.
should be all
Yeah, should be a full rest.
reset when you started there. Okay. At which point, Long Haul notices that the thing is snapped and turns to grab it with his offhand and did not make his save. And Long Haul just like eats shit onto the center of the icy pathway. Yeah, and causes a break in the road. So now I need everybody to make deck saves to basically hop the gap. The momentum you have is enough, and I will say either a deck save or an athletics check, whichever you prefer.
Can I use Lucky Feet?
You can. Reroll your
Thank
ones.
God.
Yeah, it's the same. Oh, you said athletics?
It's strength check.
It's either a deck save or an athletics check.
Ooh, athletics.
Athletics.
It's a +5.
To jump.
So with that, it's a 14.
24.
15.
Mine was.
And I'm still the lowest one. That's my best throw all night.
I had a
And I had a +5.
Mine was a +6. Same roll.
Still the jump was.
+6.
All right, so you see Long Haul go down, and the ice cracks, and I guess you see there's a piece that starts to like chip upward, and in that brief moment, you are able to skate up and crest him just enough.
Nice.
Just like
Emirates-
airborne.
Yeah. Yeah, you do a little like skate grab. Soul skaters. Yes. Amrix.
Falls in the hole.
You follow right behind, and the force from the impact, just the timing splashes up as you're going over, and part of your skate actually hits Long Haul and the sled just a bit. You make it across, but you do tumble and take 1 point of bludgeoning damage as you impact the road on the other side of it.
Good save.
Iron, like a frog, just up and over. The
Fast
whole
and
thing.
Furious.
It's like RoboCop.
Triple Indy.
Does a half twist in the air. And lands on the other side. Long Haul is still in the water and
Shall we stop?
is
Yeah.
having a hard time.
Well, let's stop.
Stop it out of the water.
Yeah. All right. Go ahead and make a either you both make a strength check or one of you can make it an advantage.
I have advantage already. So
I'll help.
We'll each make one.
Yeah, I ain't got nothing. 11. So you're probably gonna do it.
It's almost so fucking good. There's almost another 20. It flopped. Strength. Athletics or just strength?
Just a strength.
That'd be 16.
16. Yeah. With the help of your compatriots, you're able to reach in and kind of grab, part of the sled and part of Long Haul, and the three of you are able to pull him back up onto the ice to continue onto the city of Rim. Yeah. All right. He takes a moment to refashion the straps and just decides to bare hand grip him, and it's like, appreciate it. That'll wake you up. Care for dip?
No, thank you.
No, okay. Alright. On we go.
Righto.
So we have to roll again to get started?
We weren't without
final
it.
roll. Final roll to get you to Rim. It's not far.
So is it athletics then too? Or just...
Yes.
Oh, well then shoot. 16. I'm on it.
Yeah.
Finally a double-digit
Shut
roll.
up.
Seriously?
I rolled these dice 4 times each, and I rolled 3 20s before we even
I need a
started.
glass of water. We're gonna... Woo.
These are my new favorite.
Yeah.
Dice.
Until they betray you, and then you'll...
Well, yeah, and that's fine. I will ride this high as long as I can.
18.
18. Easy enough. The three of you gather yourself, shake everything off from so far. The end is right there, and you're just like, cool, we got this. And you just dig deep for that last little stretch that brings you into this island city of Rim. At which point, we're going to take a short break. Be back in a soft 10.
Touche.
See you in a bit. Welcome back. Today's adventure is brought to you by Jotunheim. See this neat card? You can win one yourself and collect all kinds of cool stuff at Beardsgaard, either through the web shop or in store, by purchasing a Jotunheim candle. If you want to smell what the characters are smelling, it's very nice. It's a wintry scent.
Do you smell what the realm is cooking?
So, have a scent of the realm, and you can. It's almost like scratch and sniff, but way, way better. All right. As you approach the gates of Rim, you see a small herd of these massive, like furry bison yak-looking creatures just moping along, just being herded by several giants. He gives a little salute to Long Haul and the rest of you as you make your way up into the main square of town.
Like Forrest Gump.
Yeah.
Lieutenant Dan.
With the hills that span across this little isle, you see small homestead structures at various peaks. Towards the central area of the island, there's a large town square opening, and then several larger structures there. It seems to have some merchants, tavern, and what seems to be a great hall. Massive, like wooden doors, but they almost look like they're made out of stone, but you can see the grains of the wood in them. Long Haul walks right up and opens the door into the great hall. There's a massive hearth fire in the center, long benches running either side, and at the far end you see sitting upon this dais throne covered in furs. The chief. Longhall, my boy! You're back. Good to see you. Welcome home. Who are the friends you brought? Well, this is Amrix. You've met him before a few times. This is Iron, and Picus is the two of the ones that we were sent to go and pick up. Good. Welcome to the home of Rim. I'm Chief Brunor, Tall Shadow. Brunor.
Is he a giant?
Yes. You'd recognize him as a high giant. So, has this smoothly shaved head, but this long, wide, silvery beard that cascades out. It almost encompasses the whole of the front of his chest, as wide as his shoulders are. You could probably hide in his beard.
Dare ya. Double dog dare ya.
She might.
Can I hide in your beard?
So I trust that Long Haul has told you why you're here and what you need to do.
He has.
Do you understand the importance of the mission?
We understood it when we took it on the first time. So yeah,
Good.
yeah, we do.
Great.
Sadly.
Is there anything you'd like to add?
Get her done. We've been coordinating with several other members of the Guardians to
Guardian.
put an end to this. There's a group of us who've banded together over the last few years. We call ourselves the Guardians of Good. I didn't come up with the name. But what the importance of this is that it will put an end to it now. It's going to be a bit longer of a journey. We're going to have to go west to Salt Steps in Svartalheim, where the main rip is. It's caused perforations through the void. And each one of those tears is letting in more and more otherworldly influences. If we can seal it at the source, we can put a stop to all of it. That's why we need your help, along with the help of others who have been enlisted.
Do you know how to do the actual sealing?
I know how. I can show you how.
Okay.
It will be a coordinated effort through multiple locations. We have different groups stationed or in their transport so that when everybody's in place, we can enact the ritual and seal everything up all at once. If we try to do this bit by bit, the tears just reopen and nothing can be done about it. So we need as many hands on deck as possible. And since you have seen more firsthand what can happen, more than the rest of us anyways, we need you at the heart of this.
Only you.
It tears in the void.
Tears in the void.
It's okay, I'm still stuck on. We don't talk about grooming more. Sorry. All right, sounds good to me. When do we leave? What's that?
What is here?
What is this here you speak of? Well, at what point of what time of day are we currently?
It's late afternoon, early evening.
We had a
Rather large lunch.
did we already have lunch?
Well, before we went ice skating,
Oh, that was
You
today.
got your stew.
we got the
That was a
got the
pretty
stew
quick
trip.
trip.
I mean,
He was
enchanted.
on speed skates.
It was enchanted ice road. That'll do it.
I mean, yeah.
Try to cut the travel down in Jotunheim as much as possible. It's not fun to be stuck out there for longer than you need.
Chili.
He was on the high frost.
No, it was stew, not chili.
Oh,
Hey-o! Sorry. I'm done. I quit.
So between here and Salt Steps, there are a few places that you'll be stopping at along the way to gather assistance. Ones who can aid you in the ritual as well as making it through.
are they coming with us, or are they just providing us with things?
Little column A, little column B.
Got it.
Do we have time to get to point
One.
A before it gets night, or do we need to wait till set out on morning?
I think it would probably be best to set out in the morning. If we have the time to spare, I would suppose.
Because it's going to be a coordinated effort. So, what time do we need to be there?
You need to be early enough tomorrow. You'd be able to leave. If you leave at first light, that'll be as late as you want to leave.
That'll put us at our destination by about when? End of day? Middle of day?
Midday.
Alright, so you figure you got half a day's worth of travel. Rather push it tonight, which I'm guessing on the ice road at night, probably a little more dangerous than ice road during the day.
But he said there's stops along the way, though.
That's true. Well, I guess that.
Or is that? I think that's the first stop, isn't it? That's one of the stops along the way
Which stop?
where we're going in a half day's worth. That's our first stop.
Or is that the salt steps?
No, Salt Steps is the end of the line. That's where you'll be headed for the final. There's points from here to there that we'll be gathering and mustering up some more assistance and forces.
So first stop is half day travel.
Yes.
Got it.
Okay. So yeah, we'll have to wait till morning.
That was a good thought.
What's that?
It would probably be better for you if we leave at the first light. Because then there's light.
It doesn't matter. I'm still gonna fall down.
Yeah, but the threshold becomes higher. I'm trying to help you out.
It doesn't matter. I'm still like, I still lost 5 points because I can't skate.
Sorry, we'll get through
Yeah, all right.
You'll be fine.
All right. So we decide to
Hunker down.
hunker down.
Bunker down it is.
Yeah. what do y'all do while you're hunkering down?
Get a beer.
Right on.
Okie doke.
One of the giants comes in with just a full cask, sets it up, pops, just takes the spigot and jams it into the barrel.
That'll do.
Yeah.
Yep.
I suppose I'll,
Do you have any teacups?
Bruner goes over to one of the table benches and just grabs a spoon and cracks the handle off of it and just hands you the spoon, which is probably about a 2-hand sized cup.
Perfect.
I'm just not sucking it out the spigot.
Just gonna slurp it like soup.
Yeah.
It'd be rude not to slurp. I suppose I'll kind of wander the hall to the extent that I can, just kind of checking stuff out.
There's not a lot in the way of decor. There are some really well woven tapestries that kind of hang from some of the walls, and it looks like stories of the settlement of Rim and the coalition of them and some of the giants. And you do see one that depicts a large battle between giants and dwarves, and there's a couple figures in there that look very familiar to your reflection.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't, well, since the war was so long ago, since the war was so long ago, I'm not noticing any,
Roll a history check.
ill. I don't know shit. That's a 3.
Yeah, nothing about any specifics come back to you with this, and it's hard to glean other than the fact that,
I was thinking more like, is there any animosity from any of the giants towards me, or what could be perceived as animosity?
it does not seem. Yeah.
Because I kind of figured that it was at this point kind of no being so long ago.
Very, very long ago. In fact, most of them may not even recognize it as war. Just stories that happened. Longhall sits down with you and Bruno and goes over to have some drinks, and it's like, I don't really share much. Kind of the nature of my job is pretty solitary, and feel like if we're to travel and work together in allegiance, we should probably get to know each other a bit more. So if you have questions, I can answer them, but I would hope that you all learn to build a little more trust with each other as well, because where we're going is going to be a bit dicey. Gotta know who you travel with when you go in the wilds.
So who vouched for us?
There were a couple members in Tharbad. I'm hesitant to say friend, but a acquaintance of yours by the name of Marcus sent us word after everything had gone down. Said that you did some good work. And Marcus has been around and met a lot of good people. So we trust him.
You heard from Marcus recently?
It was a couple months back.
Since the events of
It's been about 6 months.
this season. Okay. Him and Yvette are okay?
They're doing fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
They've moved out of Tharbad and
Yeah, they left.
but a small homestead over in the plains of Talith.
Oh, good. They were nice.
How is it that you came to know them?
I was investigating some fires because my business was burnt down. And Yvette's business was also burnt down. And that was how we, I believe, got in touch with them and started working together. She couldn't find Marcus, and we went on a quest to find Marcus and found him and reunited Yvette and Marcus. Right?
Weren't you stuck in jail?
No?
Was it? I'm trying to think of who. I know a handful of us were. There were some that were stuck in the jail. Some of us were part of the circus. It was just a weird mishmash of weird shit going around and trying to keep all of us from ending up in the clink. And then we all just kind of rolled into it and ran into other friends and helped out Marcus and Yvette, especially with like Yvette's place getting tossed.
Mm.
And then the sentient mimic.
A sentient mimic.
Yeah, I died trying to protect something and actually apologized to Marcus as it died. So it was a group of colony, I guess would be the correct term for the mimics that were, I guess, a little more than just mimics.
Interesting.
I'm sure Marcus, if you ask Marcus about it, he'll probably tell you all about it.
I'll make sure to ask him about those next time.
Yeah, because I'm sure he'll go on for
He does tend to talk at length about creatures.
everything. But yeah,
Yeah.
specifically
And
creatures.
the sea hag.
Oh, you were involved with the sea hag.
Yes.
Well, the incident with the sea hag. Excellent.
Yeah, that's how he ended up getting Marcus.
Alex, haven't you come across some sea hags over in Vanaheim before? I know there's been a handful of things you dealt with.
No sea hags, though.
Ah, well,
Land
Huh?
hags. What's some land hags?
Land hags, yeah. Large spiders, other evils. I don't think I ever encountered a sea hag.
well, hope you don't.
Does not sound good.
Was ours even a sea, or was that a swamp hag?
A swamp hag. It was a swamp hag.
Swamp hag. I
Was
never even realized that there were more than just sea hags until we came across the swamp hag.
Was this the business of the house full of mimics?
No.
Okay.
There was a house with a mimic in it.
That was the vet's house.
That was a vet's house.
Okay.
That was Mark. That was the apologizing mimic.
We
I heard tale of
And
that.
died in the line of service. It didn't know friend.
There was a mimic that met a tragic end. By whose hand, I don't know. It was just a tragic event.
Did you say unfortunate?
Hmm?
It's a bad joke. Unfortunate events. I'm sorry. A series of unfortunate. There's apparently something. There's apparently something there that I guess I don't need to know. Okay.
Well, I can't remember what was known and what wasn't known.
Oh.
I didn't do it. Did I?
Were you upstairs at that point? I'm trying to think of who had the final.
I just remember we found out later that that mimic was protecting the dude that was dead.
Yeah, great.
And
yeah,
we-
the dude was dead. It was already.
It ended up meeting a tragic end because we just were like, ah, mimic!
I mean, to be fair, in fact, us we didn't know friend or foe, because, well, how many times are mimics friends?
Crazy story.
I digress.
Old times. Oh.
You spend the evening sharing stories about various adventures that you've had, and as you wake in the morning, Longhall is ready with another sled. Says, don't worry, the road's been repaired. Very quick, it's, enchanted. It doesn't break for long.
Get them straps reinforced.
Yes. and you see, he pulls up, and it's just straight up chains.
I'd say that's reinforced.
It'll work.
Hell yeah.
As you make your way down towards the road, Longhall points off into the distance towards the shore on the other side, and you see that what he's pointing at is this tower-like spire coming up from the tree line. Says, that right there, first stop. And we'll just do a single check. Reinforced and more focused in. Go ahead and roll that athletics.
16.
16.
Thank God for advantage. 15.
Athletics or acrobatics?
Take your choice.
$20.
Nice. Having the trip in firmly in your minds and dreaming about some of it, you find yourselves rested, refreshed, and super focused, and are able to just right back across the land, or the lake to land. And before you get to the actual town of Farrell, Longhall stops you and says, now we take the road. And continues to pull the sled, and you can doff your skates. start making your way through the foothills of the bridge to a tower in the distance. And that is where we're going to pick up next time. Next! In 2 weeks. So have a wonderful night. Warm weather is coming in our world, but not in the realm.
Oh, frosty.
Stay cool.